Hello everyone, Gaara here and welcome to a brand new vlog, and I am super excited because this is my first video into Ungoro, and it has been actually quite a while since I made the last video, and it is actually more than a week into Ungoro. And why has it been so long before I made like my first video? I wasn't sure what kind of video I should make first, like a deck tech video, so I figured I haven't made a vlog in a while, and it's nice to just talk about like the expansion overall, how much I like it, and is it good or bad, and my experience so far. So I just finished playing a cup. I got to top 16. Before that, yeah, like in the previous days, I didn't do so well in open cups. I'm streaming a lot, so you guys can see me playing there, some wacky stuff pretty much every day. And today I kind of started tryharding in figuring out the best classes and optimizing the list. I think today was the first day where the meta it is still not stable, but where people pinpointed a deck to be the strongest deck, and today it was the Taunt Warrior. I think Shio got to rank 1 legend with it, the Taunt Quest Warrior, and so then you can go from there. So this is tier 1, the Taunt Quest Warrior, but you can't really counter it. But since it is, since you have a deck that is like the strongest deck, if you don't have a strongest deck, the meta was all over the place. People were playing everything. And as I said, it's still not stabilizing, but now I have at least something to talk about. Like today it was like, it's the deck with the highest win rate, and we have to adjust to that. It is very, very interesting. I don't really remember when we had a game that was similar to that, where you just can play so many different decks. So something where a lot of people were complaining about, and I thought, which is stupid pretty as well, like the biggest flaw or the biggest problem right now is the quest rogue. And I think the meta is very, very fast. There's still a lot of aggro decks. It's very diverse. There's a lot of different aggro decks. There's like token druid and aggro shamans, all sorts of aggro shamans, like elemental aggro shaman, murloc aggro shaman, Jade hybrid elemental aggro shamans, all sorts of, and slower mid-range elemental shamans, all sorts of shamans. Pirate warrior still around, aggro rogue I've seen, murloc aggro paladin. There's a lot of different aggro decks, and the thing is, they just try to adjust to the speed of quest rogue. I think if the quest rogue would be slower, that's the problem. The quest from the quest rogue is too simple to achieve. It's very simple. You just have to play, bounce back 1 minion twice. The firefly is like the easiest one. That helps you fulfill the quest with the igneous elemental. You play that, you bounce it back once or twice, then you already fulfill the quest. And everyone can do that. Because I have play on all 3 servers, I actually saw people on rank 20 or under rank 20 play quest rogue. This really shows you how dumb the deck is. And if you go to Reddit in the past few days, you can see a lot of threads popping up about, the quest is too broken, can we balance the quest? And I think if the quest wouldn't be there, there's like a very cool deck, the mage miracle mage OTK combo deck with the quest, but it's too slow because of the quest from the rogue, and then everyone adjusting to the quest from the rogue, and so you cannot really play that. So in my perception, the mage quest is like one of the weakest because of that, because of the speed of the game. And there's a lot of decks. You could play even more decks, but the problem really is the speed, right? The quest is so fast from the rogue, you can sometimes achieve it by turn 3, which is ridiculous. It counters every slow deck in the game, because every minion you play is a 5/5, and you have a lot of card draw in the deck, and you're just a bunch of 5/5 chargers, and with Shadow Step you can even OTK your opponent afterwards. So you cannot play super slow decks, which is very unfortunate. I really think it's just this one deck that really forces you to play aggressive decks. But you can play so many different aggressive decks. Pirate Warrior is not dominating because we have the crab, and this really also shows you you guys from my previous videos how important counterplay is. Just because the crab exists, Pirate Warrior is in check. It doesn't dominate. Like, you can play so many different decks because you can just play the Bloodsail, Corsair package with the patches and the crabs, and then Pirate Warrior just gets hard countered, and so you have to be very, very careful with when you queue Pirate Warrior. And because of that we see a very diverse meta, but yeah, unfortunately a lot of aggressive decks because of the quest, in my opinion. Pretty sure this is the biggest problem right now. But besides that, very, very cool. A lot of... I've actually seen every single class being played, which is very unique. We haven't had that situation in a very, very long time. It's been years that we actually see every single class being played. Even a hunter, multiple hunter decks are emerging, like Quest Hunter, which is not that powerful. It's like tier 3, and but yeah, usually there's like hybrid Quest Hunter and just mid-range Hunter. It's just so many different decks, and my conclusion is I really like the expansion so far. There's some really dumb mechanics, and but I really like how that there's a lot of very powerful things, but they really made them not too powerful, I feel like. For example, the elemental mechanic, I was the most worried about that elemental shaman will be broken, elemental midrange shaman, but it is just slightly, it is not too strong, it is just, it's kind of like, it feels perfect in terms of power. It is very slow and it's incredibly powerful, but since the meta is so fast and you don't have enough, you cannot just play like Totem Golem and Trog in every single deck, and you just always automatically have the super strong early game. Shaman has a much weaker early game, but super powerful late game, but it's very difficult for Shaman to get into late game, so the game feels, so I don't want to just ramble out too much. I just want to say, like, so far I like the expansion a lot, and I'm very looking forward to the next big tournaments. There's a lot of undiscovered decks, and yeah, all classes seem to be playable, some more than others, and every class has multiple decks, and this is how the game should be. It's a very fresh experience, and we can't really even say what the meta looks like after 9 days, which is crazy because it's all over the place. Yeah, for the first time today people assume that Taunt Warrior is the strongest deck, but you can easily counter Taunt Warrior. And yeah, that's it for this guy's vlog, this week's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you guys next time. Peace.